Make the ground shake.
Hello everybody and welcome to some GTA 5. So today I'm going to be testing the Insurgent out at off-roading. I'm going to use the same track for all the cars that I test out, and what I'm basically going to be doing is driving each off-road car just down this narrow path here, see how it does on the handling and just the general off-roading. Then I'm going to take it across the river a couple of times, see how good it is and how deep it can go. Then I'm going to take it all the way up to the top of Mount Chiliad, where I'm going to be able to test how strong it is by basically rolling down the mountain and seeing how damaged it is when I get to the bottom. So without further ado, let's jump into this. I'm streaming at the moment, guys, so if I need to just check a comment in the chat, then sorry about that, but I need to see what these guys are messaging me about. So if you didn't already know, the other day the Insurgent was reduced to like 337,000, I think it is, whereas it's usually like 600,000. So I thought I'd take that opportunity to buy it, and to be honest, I've not been disappointed. It's a really good off-road vehicle, and it can get over some crazy terrain, go over a lot of rocks and stuff because it is quite high up, and it's just generally a good off-road car. It's not that fast, but that's not really the main thing you want to be thinking about when you're buying an off-road car, because you're not really going to be going that fast when you're going on these windy trails, in case you crash or fall down. Anyway, let's just concentrate on driving, hopefully not crash too much. Quite a narrow corner there, and it handled it quite well. Seems so good, really good so far. I've actually got the engine and transmission and turbo fully maxed out, so that's why it might be a bit faster than just the normal standard model. But let's head down here to the river and we'll see how deep the thing can go before it gets damaged. I'm going to try and not deliberately, what's the word, sink it by getting too much water in it, but I don't know, it'll be a good test, I guess. So let's just drive down here a bit. Okay, we're getting a bit deeper. Okay, that did that quite well, actually. It's sent to carry on driving rather than floating when it got to the deep bit of the river. So yeah, I think actually it's pretty good in the water. It don't seem to be cutting out, whereas if I did this in like the Brawler or the Messer, I'm sure it would have cut out by now, or would have been a lot closer to than the Insurgent. Right, so let's head back up here, up this little hill, and we'll start our ascend up Mount Chiliad. See how it does on the hills. So I haven't actually tested it on the hills. I took it for a spin off-road since I got it, but I haven't had it that long, so I didn't get a chance to go up Mount Chiliad in it. Let's go up this little bit here. See how it is. It's got a lot of power, so even if it does get stuck, I imagine that I'm sure it will be able to get enough traction to keep on pushing you up the hill, unless it's too steep, which I doubt it will be, at most parts anyway. Guys, if you do enjoy this video, then please be sure to drop it a like. Let me know in the comments what other off-road vehicles you'd like to see me do, and I do that every single time, but like I've just been talking about, it managed to get good traction on that very steep bit and pull me up it, so that worked out quite well actually. It showed me how good the Insurgent is at climbing steep hills. Alright, let's just take our time on this bit, and then I think we should be good to go a bit faster down this bit. Oh god, I've hit a rock. But actually, although we rolled, we didn't actually lose control too much, and our car don't seem too damaged, which is probably obvious. CMA is a big metal truck, and that's the main purpose of it. Right, let's just cut a bit of the corners here and get straight onto the actual hill climb. Right, let's try and get up this bit nice and easy. There we go, nice and easy. Didn't want to do that sharp turn, so I just went straight up it, but that's also fine. And we've got another bit of a technical bit here, which is handled reasonably well. I think the neon lights on the bottom of my car are making it look a lot nicer in the dark. Right, let me try and get back onto the path. Oh god, no. Okay, right, this is good, it allows me to see how the Insurgent reacts when you do actually come off the track, and it seems to be pretty good. I'm managing to climb back up, I think, just about back on the path. For some reason it spammed me up there when I did that little jump. I don't know why that happened, but right, we're fine, we're back on the track, guys, and we're good to go, as long as I don't crash off the side of it again. It does really have a lot of power, this car does. Yeah, definitely. This bit is quite a narrow bit. Let's see if it's alright on here. It should be, although it's quite a narrow path, it's usually fine for most other cars. Right guys, our ascent up Mount Chiliad was very successful actually. I was really impressed with how good the traction is on the car at going up steep hills, and now it's just for the damage test, and let's see how well it does. I've actually got a place in mind for this. I think I'm going to do it round about here. There's some kind of jump. Where is it? Right, where is it? Okay, I think it's just a bit further down actually. There's some kind of like flick up what I can use to get some height. Right, I think that's it there, look. That big rock. Right then, so this is going to wrap up this episode for today. I hope you have enjoyed, and if you want to see any other cars, drop a like, and also let me know what other cars you want to see, and I can try and sort that out for you. But without further ado, let's end the episode. Right, let me just go ahead and land on my roof, see how it does at damage. Oh god. That was not expected. I think that it has some kind of auto roll system, so that when you're about to land on the roof, it does like some kind of crazy movements to stop that happening. But at least we crashed into a tree, so that's some form of damage. Let me go up this jump here. I'll try my best to land on the roof, but it's kind of hard when it has that like safety feature. Oh god. Let me just crash into a tree. Whatever. Oh, there we go. Right. I think that's a good amount of damage for the car to intake, but actually I don't think it's really that damage, to be honest, which was kind of obvious from the start because it is the armoured Insurgent and that's its main purpose. So let me get up here into the lighting and we'll be able to have a look, see if there's any dents, any scratches, and see the general damage of the car. Don't think there'll be much. Right then guys, this car don't seem too damaged. I'm just going to bring up the stats right now, just so you can have a look at it and you can see how much it is. So if you do want to buy it, then you know how much to save up, and then you can have as much fun as I have in it. Right, so here it is. It's called the Insurgent. It's a 6-seater car. It cost $675,000, although I got it for half price because it was on offer. Here's some of the pictures of it. And where are the stats? Is there any stats? I'm not sure if there is for this actually. Looks like there isn't, but anyway guys, that is going to wrap up the episode. I hope you have enjoyed, and if you want to see more of this type of videos, off-roading videos, just general reviews of cars, that kind of stuff, then remember to drop a like and a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.